One, one. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
The luxury of fine things. Just look at those black monk straps. After spending an entire day hustling, who's to say that you didn't deserve a pair of ridiculously expensive shoes on your tired feet?
Oops, it's fashion Fox Pass. Discard the thought and the shoes. You're right, beautiful things do make people happy.
Let's hope no one saw you wearing these outrageously expensive and ultra-liberal shoes.
Sarcasm?
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchmen. This woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investor. Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
I'm sorry for putting us in this situation. I'll handle it. What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking? That's true. In the end, like, suddenly we're doing what she wants, not what we want.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters.
The situation might have changed drastically by the time you locate it. Time is of the essence.
You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months. I'm sure you will, Detective. I wouldn't go that far. Her reaction did come off as sincere to me. I think she's just quick to adapt. She's a professional, after all.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Say, can I have some money?
Everything. Right up to, but not including, trade secrets. First, you'd have to repeal the Emergencies Act of Trade in Armaments. That gives me the right to silence. It's quite the octopus.
Octopus almost late.
Good luck is only kept in place by the vested interests of half the civilized world.
What the ma'am means is that the Emergencies Act and the RCM both get...
You'd be shooting yourself in the foot, in other words.
But I am derailing us. You wanted to know about the strike. I believe the official title is Senior Labor Negotiator. In practice, I'm a grocery clerk. I relay the union's demands to Wild Pines and return with Wild Pines' counteroffer.
And how are the talks going?
They're not. That's the problem. The union stopped all negotiations a week ago, after that awful lynching. Now they won't even let me into the harbor. There's a 2-meter 20 racist behemoth blocking the gates.
How were the talks going before the lynching?
Let's say I was not making the kind of progress I'd hoped for when I first arrived.
Oh, really?
And when did you first arrive?
I arrived 3 weeks ago. Yes, in the middle of February. The bay was still partially frozen then. I prefer to do these things on site, like the RCM.
But the strike began in December.
I wasn't the original negotiator here. I took over after Mr. Gaumont hit a wall with Mr. Clare, the union boss. Mr. Clare refused to speak with Gaumont despite concessions he'd granted the union in prior negotiations.
Oh.
This isn't the first time the union has gone on strike.
Heavens no. There have been 2 prior strikes. Both times the union won significant concessions, including overtime pay and a medical plan. This time their demands are more, I guess you could say,
Ludicrous even. It's meant.
What other demands?
there are leaflets everywhere, and banners. What did they say again? Every worker, a member of the board.
Oh, goddamn.
Most of the workers probably don't know what that means. She nods.
Mr. Clare told him to... how did he put it? Fuck off, midget.
Goddamn.
Gaumont is short of stature, you see.
Not cool.
Keep in mind, this is a negotiator Mr. Clare has worked with before, and who was more than fair with him and the union.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing.
Sounds like usual aggressive posturing indeed.
Everard Clare is a man of the utmost integrity. If you can say one thing about him, it's that he always puts the interests of the workers first. Of course not. Everard is fantastically corrupt.
Of course not.
I imagine he has a thick, viscous goo where you and I have blood. He is the most corrupt individual I have ever seen, and I deal with men like him for a living. If there is anyone more venal, more irredeemably nepotistic, then it's his twin brother, Yes, Edgar looks exactly like his brother, except for that lazy eye. He also talks exactly like Everard does, and when one's term as foreman is up, the other takes over.
Okay.
It's how they circumvent the term limits, you see, with a funny little switcheroo. While in office, they've embezzled God knows how much of their workers' dues. Of course. Of course. How else can I help? What we do? I'm afraid I don't speak for Wild Pines as a whole. It's a giant undertaking.
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely represent.
The Pines' core competency is logistics. Container shipping, freight, that sort of thing. See those airships there, blinking? Those are the shipping side of things. And that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration.
I don't know what
Offshore
she's talking about, to be
platforms.
honest.
The Wild Pines Group is one of the original Revacholian Indo-tribes. Companies awarded royal monopolies by the king, the suzerain himself, centuries ago. The king is long. She enjoys talking about the company. It would not hurt to inquire more.
You're in good company, it seems. Indo tribes.
Why, thank you.
She does not register the real meaning of the remark.
I'm not at liberty to discuss the company balance sheet, but I can tell you that last year, the company booked more than 20 billion real in revenue. And to think, there are years when the group books losses in the billions. Warpines employ 72,000 people, all
Oh,
of whom
damn.
have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration and cargo fleet conducting trade between the Samaran and Insulindian Isolas. 250 years, centuries of
Blah, blah,
care,
blah, blah, blah.
deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the great unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners, who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo?
8% of world's cargo, quite endeavor indeed.
We built this district.
We. There it is. She owns up to it.
All the best parts of it. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, with its bastions. The plazas Meteor and Mosaic. Even some of the old street lamps have been put back thanks to the investments from the WP.
Oh, really?
Before Martinez was swallowed by the industrial harbour, even before it was part of Revachol.
Oh, really?
Long
Really?
before Terminal B was erected here, the Pines built it as a resort for its Revacholian, a company getaway, for a weekend or a summer holiday. Then came the revolution. But that's another matter. I'm here to make sure the Pines can fulfill their responsibilities
Wish I could zoom
to the
in while
place they
talking.
built.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Of course. Of course. However,
There was a touch of discomfort there. She wants to merely... She nods.
Trafficking.
Of course, Detective.
What do you think, bro?
Yes?
I don't think we were very successful, unfortunately. The belly of this boat shines like it was recently painted. Looks like there's more construction here once decades ago. Was more. Okay, yeah. So it's decadent. Is there a map? Oh, there is M. Okay, there's a boat with a harbor. Kuno. Oh, these are like quests. Composure and legendary. I'd show some characters. I'm confused. Something that I didn't do. The things that it would require. I don't know. Okay. Let's go back. Head back to the hotel room. Or whatever that is. The hotel. The building. We've been to the balcony. We talked to her. Checked out this place. Another exit, a balcony. Nothing here to see. Can he go through without? Closed them. Bye. I don't need your assistance no more, Kappa. Okay.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here, number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Reaction speed.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening. We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Yes.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here.
Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Logic. Very logical. Okay, okay, got it. Hell yeah, dude. Inspect the body hanging in the backyard. Although this preliminary inspection, you just needed to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. Oh shit, I didn't finish. I just didn't want to throw up, dude. What the fuck? Is it too wrong? Not wanting to throw up? Alright, fuck it. Let's be done with that body, shall we? Also want to visit that bookstore.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Down. Alright. Back to it, I guess. You've been throwing rock at this guy for like 5 hours
There
now.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Activity.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
Do I really have to do it? Alright.
The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever.
There you go. Did I have to do it? I guess.
Too late. It's impossible until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the...
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
So I had to throw up to continue going with the story? That's kind of lame.
There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
This guy sounds almost German.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
So we cannot inspect the body. Like, that's the part of trying to inspect the body. Also cannot really touch the ladder, can I? Let's see if we can continue with the main story, huh? Talk to you, she might have some.
Hello again, officer. How are things? Sure, I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Appreciate that.
There he still is, looking right through you. With his
Plus
white
what?
eyes. The
Wait,
body
what the
below
fuck?
is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell.
How do you
Emitting
use it?
is all it does now.
Hold on, I have to ingest it. Ingest it, probably. Items. Handkerchief. That's an expensive handkerchief, goddamn. Hold on. Can I, like, equip it? Like, it already gives me +1, but I feel so little. Do I have to just keep trying?
There he still is, looking right through.
Let's grab some gloves. Half-light.
There he still is, looking. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You
Fucking
managed to
great.
keep it in once. The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Fucking great, dude. Oh, that's not helping, dude. I don't want to be a cop anymore.
Nor does the wind right now.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol
I can't keep it in.
makes it
I've been a cop my
possible.
whole life. Can we do something else?
I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets
Oh, you
easier.
did?
You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, baguette. Then drive to the station. Maybe I think I've lost my sense of smell.
A white lie.
A white lie?
Not being hungover helps too. No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help. You need to get your shit together.
Okay. is already together.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet
Thought?
and internalize it with special bonus.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Dude, I've gave it like fucking 5 hours since the morning. That's bullshit. Hello? Internalize, experience, skill points. Problem, solution. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that, together. Compressed in a small area to achieve a solid level of shit compression. Squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Really? What the fuck? Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people. Maybe that will help. What's that? Research time. Okay, we're researching. Fucking great. Food for thought. Can I go? Okay, the gloves for sure didn't help though. Let's take away that pry bar. Will look too menacing to enter a bookstore with that. On the cover stands a very muscular man surrounded by flames. Goddamn. Oh, well, hello there.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Goddamn, what a name. Should
Welcome,
change it.
and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Oh
A
my
golden
god.
pendant hangs around the woman's neck, in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber.
Before we go on, you seem to be well off enough. Can you give me some money? No, I don't think she's well off.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Anchor?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Her voice is high-pitched, as if to give it more penetration.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It
Goddamn.
doesn't work.
What if I want to buy a book?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Like a proper girl, goddamn. She was definitely shaking off. It doesn't matter. Now tell me something else.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Not really.
Why not? Was she not friendly enough? Were
Oh,
you not
goddamn it.
compelled to talk to her?
I was afraid she'd call me a what? They call the kids around here.
Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. It's working then. Yes. Do browse our books, sir.
What is fucking working?
As a young girl should be. With the proper attitude, she'll have...
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, she nudges her glasses.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you
Oh.
feel compelled to buy anything? See those shelves there? Go. Be drawn.
Be compelled.
Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
She's attempting to mentally direct you towards the shelves. She only wants you to buy the goods. She doesn't care about the books.
Truth be told, not really. My sister brings in most of the goods. I'm sure it's all very literary stuff with well-written prose.
Oh,
But you
god
don't
damn.
learn about the important things in life from fabricated stories. I provide a valuable service. As long as people buy books, I'm fine.
She wiggles her bony fingers at you.
The truth is available if you just know where to look. And you have to open and free your mind to understand.
She smiles and nods, seemingly relieved.
Okay.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages.
Can I zoom in and do
A
it
small
again?
mountain
Oh,
of
it's zoom out,
colorful board
anyways.
game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise.
Virel.
An endless variety. There's also a large books in a board game section. Who wants to read books? There's a box that says Wirral 3rd edition mega setting supplements module. The side panel notes that price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition mega setting supplement, so it makes sense.
Okay. It does.
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure. Or perhaps you'd like Archipelagos of Insulinda. A very educational Raubritter is a fun game of...
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family?
Well, I had children. A family?
Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together by circumstance?
Look at me. Who'd want to have children with me? I cannot look at myself. I have all of those.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization.
God damn.
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks. Rows and rows of Heimdall blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Rider. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Pain threshold.
Oh, Man from Heimdall. A very popular series of adventure novels.
Well, she knows
They're
some books.
awfully immoral and blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do. What does it matter? They're all the same. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Heimdallaman, the Man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
This is a white check. You can retry it.
Nothing of interest. Only silence and the cosmic background.
Okay, fuck it then.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange...
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Pull open the curtains.
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you. Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become. Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for our customers.
Who cares? Just do it anyways.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
Is this about the curse?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She stops abruptly as her hand flies to her mouth, baffled by her own.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The powers? Must investigate beyond the threshold.
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. No! Please just talk to me, officer. Come here and let's talk this through before you...
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful.
Okay.
You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw.
Oh, there is
Inside,
some curse.
A
No
disturbing
fucking way.
fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, the Seminine Islands down south. Aside from poking at it suspiciously,
Alright. Let's talk to you then.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to crime, romance, and I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn...
she recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
Are you trying to put a spell on me? It's not like it's cursed, right?
It's just for decoration.
Oh.
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her.
Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine.
Oh,
It's
it
a
is?
disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit
It's
store.
the curse of financial distress.
Her
of
voice
ruin
drops to a
and
whisper.
bankruptcy.
She peers at the curtains again.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Oh, did it? Inland Empire. What that is? I was hoping for something more paranatural.
Everyone knows that all the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy, and their malicious spirits are still here, feeding off
Oh,
bad
really?
business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an
Mysterious.
eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
Torment.
She nudges her glasses, anxious and tense.
Why didn't you just tell me right away? It's the curse. Have you thought for help from anyone? Would you like me to take this case?
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess.
But I am
Stay
familiar.
away.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
Convince her, let you investigate the dim commercial area.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Wait, what if I don't want to lie? Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled supernatural situations before. I kind of didn't.
You're not lying. You're giving her peace of mind. The
Okay.
means are thus justified.
She convinced me.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I sense the psychic emanations from the afar. The sleeper beyond calls out. I've returned from the void, a paradetective from the long line of paradetectives.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker. I'm sorry for being so blunt.
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his note. Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
You see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. Admit I've had my share of drinks, but only because this spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
We got her. We hooked her. Your words brought me here in the first place. The salmon's blood also runs through me. I am the Void Reverend. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies.
You're Partsimonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
Oh shit. No problem whatsoever. Your family is safe. The phantoms are no match for me. This is my cover. He vouched for me. Will he? Should I drag him into this? I don't want to.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
Actually, I'm not really feeling the vibe anymore. The psychic force has left me. Dude, I have no clue what I'm getting myself into right here. This is looking bad.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. Close your eyes, for I have sensed its presence.
The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney? Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin. What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Okay, but please, only a few questions. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits.
The woman before.
Alright. Good talk.
Volumetric ship compressor. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit's singularity lasts.
Okay, good. Forget? You can forget it? Why would I forget it?
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series. You see the name.
What is this?
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, they're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though. That old thing? It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up...
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
Yeah, it doesn't.
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going. Would be nice if someone fixed Martinez up. All these ruins are bad for business. Always good to be informed of your surroundings.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab.
I can't afford it. Hell yeah. How do you interact with it? Use interact button in inventory to inspect the item. Interact.
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez.
Trace the
with
path
directions
through the
to
grid.
appropriately touristy locations. Your finger moves through the various streets. Across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Sipar. Over, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing. Although the map gives no such indication.
For a more detailed view of the map, go to your journal and select the Map tab.
Oh. Journal. Map. Didn't I have already this map? Alright. Gotta go back to the investigation. See you soon. Is our shit together? I doubt that.
There he still is, looking right through you.
Shit
With
compressed.
his white eyes. The body below. Ha ha ha. Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Failed again. Even though I got my shield compressed, how is this possible?
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Sometimes even that is not enough.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere.
Fucking great. Even with my shit together, I couldn't fucking do it. Because our endurance is just complete shite.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the... You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
Okay, well. Cool shit, man. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Of a man or a woman?
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
You may retry it.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open, letting a draft of cold air into the room.
I don't see a reason why I should have went like first.
What is this place?
It's an adventure. Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move.
An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Oh, it does? What if there is a reason why no one has been here for ages?
Sounds good.
Alright. Sand is dripping from the punch bag. Oh, it is? What's that? Shot put ball. A poster says, Citius Fortis, the rest is worn off. Okay.
A barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
It's familiar because I'm a weightlifter. Look, Kim, it's a trap. There are no collars. It's a trap. Lift. I cannot lift it.
You're right. The weight may fall off. Better not touch it then.
What kind of bastard would just remove the collars? Should be a felony.
It would be a violation of EPIS safety regulations if the gym was still operating, but it isn't. No one's supposed to come here anymore.
No, it's not that.
Oh no,
It's the
shit.
stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. It's just a memory.
Okay. Wish I could lift it.
The barbell waits patiently
So
on
I
the
check,
floor,
maybe
like
try
a
it.
dog for its master.
Notice collars. +1. Alright, well. I think I'm just gonna hurt myself. The hallway is blocked by old window planes and debris. Okay, well. Spooky stuff. Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. Some strange liquid. It does look scary. Airship rotors covered in spider webs. They remind you of what? Of something. Oh, man, I'm not that fast of a reader. A naked mannequin torso. Oh. Well, goddamn, what is all of this?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. The grand scheme of production, minimi, stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret.
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for details." The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms. The entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe." These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of Welkins. You make out autumnal candle Welkins casting wax-based magic. Translucent Welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether Welkins hailing from the vast. And who are all those creatures? Fantasies? You should adopt one of those Welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a Welkin. One of the Welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high Welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
God damn.
The Haldor, the Tworg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only.
Sounds like they were trying to make a board game or something.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little Welkin creatures.
So many questions.
Political commentary. That one has a great beard too. Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. Just look at those details.
And for what? All gone. The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe.
Cool shit.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. A diagram for summoning some time-forgotten being. The symbols seem very esoteric. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of our civilization. Those aquarelle blue tiles looked beautiful in the sun.
Kedron. Okay.
Radio frequencies, it seems. UKV 123.6, UKV 123.7, UKV unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced.
Medical, no. The anatomy of the curse. I don't like any of these, but
You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note someone very important, the leader of a massive on-air game built by these people. A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, all of this is gone. Left. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble.
is that a door? Looks like it. Scribbled across notebook. Developers of most advanced RPG in the universe. Okay. What's that?
Yes?
Nothing. I'm trying to click on this thing. Whatever that is.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangle.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside. We have one of these down at the station, but I never really learned how to use it.
The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch in the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling.
This is where the memory should go.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
I like the fact that you have to use the torch. Blue velvet, soft, the touch, moth bitten.
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Looks like an undercover counterintelligence program. It's just a fell bit of don't question what the hell were they making.
Yes, that is the question. It looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
How are they planning to do that? Has anyone ever done that before?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Graz, Messina, Königstein. You know, places with industry.
Not in Revachol West, among...
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology. No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
Through call-in stations, none of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game, as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in
Cool shit,
stations.
dude.
I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Just give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. The world is a cold and lonely place. This would keep it company. Let's finish it. The curse got him.
It's too late for that, I'm afraid.
He says, looking around in the relic room. The pipes howl and the rat crosses the floor.
Okay, let's keep moving.
Alright. Unfortunate. Why not finish it, dude? Any money? What was that? Production schedule? Steel rotor blades bearing the Slipstream logo. Some antlers. Alright, be right back. Super quick. Chair gaming. We're back. Alright. Cool. I think we looked at everything over here. Oh. They are stairs. Before going up, let's finish checking out this this room. What the fuck? What is this place? This place is huge, anyways. It's gigantic.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red.
God
The bear
damn.
looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun.
It's just a fridge.
Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge.
He relaxes his hand, his face, bathed in the harsh light of the open
Let's
fridge
take a
door.
look inside.
The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
What the fuck? What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in the abandoned cellar in the first place?
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. I know. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
Oh,
The
yeah.
fridge buzzes with energy.
Gotta know, no? A bowl used for playing shot. A favorite pastime of elderly gentlemen. I feel like you should hold on to this and make good use of it. To sell such beautiful old school sportsman equipment would be a sin. I wouldn't even know where to sell it. What is this? The cube-like crisscross of filament feels oddly fragile in your hand. Its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads production schedule note. This filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Okay, we got memory then. A handwritten note he found from the giant ice bear fridge. It still bears some marks from the fruit-shaped kitchen magnets and used to secure it in the refrigerator
The
door.
note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active.
Yeah, sure,
Someone
read
has
it.
scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe.
Hello?
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sully Swaff.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here.
Maybe because of the entity?
That's a plausible hypothesis. Really? You don't have a single guess? Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on the filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed, based on our encounter. I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge. It belongs inside a radio computer.
Alright. Thought so. An ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. Jesus fucking Christ, this place is gigantic. All collapsed. Inaccessible now. Oh my god. Frozen ice cream maker that is still running. Anything on the shelves? I'll take that, thank you.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Okay. Drama. Got a new clothes. Got some new clothes. Oh my, what the fuck, dude? That looks weird as fuck. I'd rather be fucking shirtless, to be honest, if I have to. You know what? I want to look like fucking human being. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Okay, and there's some stairs. Oops, some money. Saw the window, people with feet shuffling by on the street. Huh. Really? We can actually unplug this stuff if we want to.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace.
That's a
coloring
big
it
fucking
pitch
chimney.
black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Kick it with your foot.
Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. No one has used it in ages.
It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice, or several voices, talking to each other. Near the smoke.
What are you doing?
Inhaling the entity. I hear the murder of the hanged man talking.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Smear your hands with coal. Why would I do that? Yell hello. Physical instrument. Kick it with your foot. Alright. I want to know what's behind this door. I mean, those stairs, whatever that is. Oh, shit. Okay. So we found the other entrance now. Alright, so we did hear voices, huh? Postcard. Shoes in the puddle of melting snow.
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room. This must be where the entity. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from here. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Still nothing.
Oh shit.
Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now.
There must be another way to wake up.
I mean, I would not knock with a fist. I thought he was knocking with a fucking crowbar I have in my hand. Why did I hurt myself? That doesn't make any sense, dude.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering. Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic drive. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out. crackling and old, cutting into.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
It's still working. What are you, a machine? Or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne. Now please repeat. Is this...
She repeats passwords. Programming people are all paranoid.
You want? My partner tells me that you're here because of radio computer guys are all paranoid.
I work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radio.
Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
That's why she does this.
So she doesn't feel lonely?
Now please tell me the reason for your call, Fortress Accident. The filament you have inserted into the reader. Yes. Is that the production schedule?
I don't know.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. You should ask her for a hint.
The passwords are really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? Please open this thing.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Aw, man.
Still no. Received. I will register this login.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework. The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
I'd rather keep it with me, you know, it's way too fucking precious to leave it here, right? I don't have any other interactive items, do I? What could be the password? I was hoping there would be a hint here.
This old fire diagram, the whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. Radio free, unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system. You think so? The web is comprised of someone, the leader of a conductor, whoever all of this. There's no way.
My God, the schedule.
Nothing.
Clue's
Your
gotta be
flashlight
here
slides
somewhere, right?
over and some of the writing has faded with age. Some of the handwriting is only.
Have we been through this door? Yes. I think we've discovered everything there was here to discover. Should I unplug this? Let's do that.
2 cables up. Something close to you dies with a soft electric.
Why did you do that?
It's black, I don't like red one. It's not like the red one.
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. Somewhere, a machine hums along.
Why did I do it? I have no idea, bro. I just like unplugging things. Should make some ice cream,
This
dude.
orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut.
Pry bar is not strong enough? Oh man.
Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the
Gotta make some
it's
ice
all
cream.
gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur.
What's this? We can level up? Hold on. I didn't know you can level up. New. Save. So how do you level up? Total 1. So we can level up any of these? Oh, we can level up anything, really. Endurance. Pain threshold. Flex powerful muscles. Enjoy healthy organs. One sec. I think my tea is ready. Be right back. I want to add some physical stuff. Ready, aim, fire. Oh. Reaction speed. Interfacing. Composure. Somehow, composure is part of motorics. Fair enough. How come I have extra one here? Oh, because you could have chosen one to have an extra one. Okay. Why do we have one extra, one less? Because of damage? What's that supposed to mean? Damage. It'd be nice if it told us where it came from. Alright, cool place. We got some money out of it. Can I try again? The corpses thing. We failed so many times.
There he still is, looking
Locked.
right through you.
Dude, I wish I could fucking be able to... Oh, hold on. Maybe I could open this with the pry bar.
This trash container is locked. The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. The lieutenant leans in to inspect the lock.
We could try using a pry bar. The
I
one
have it in my
from
hand,
motor
dude.
Carriage,
Or
we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
okay. How about get rid of this flashlight looking like a fucking silly goof? Walking with a bag like an idiot. From the streets. I'm not sure if that trash. Oh, who the hell is this guy?
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on the Marble Hill? What the fuck is in Marble Hill? I don't know, near, south maybe?
Why did you say that?
I don't know. A name must have some meaning for me.
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place? A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to.
Oh, really? Okay, didn't know that.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Oh, man. I mean, I have some money. I live in a dumpster, I don't care, fuck everything,
You can try.
Hobocop.
Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a
Internalize. How many can you internalize? Quite a few.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Where did I get such a crown?
It comes free with a 6-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic. The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
It's all about money, you know? Oh, hold on. There's some dude in here. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. Beautiful dark liquor is spilling out.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is.
Ooh.
How long have you been up already? Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than lust for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade?
Yes. Investigate. Sleeping dock worker. Ren is sleeping on the table wearing mud-caked boots.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
What pills? Hold on, what are those pills? Wild pines.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Magnesium. Alright. We have so many quests. Let's go talk to the manager.
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Oh, makes
I
sense.
thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes, us and the garbage disposal company.
Very specific.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
Callous? What is callous? No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me. It isn't callous. It's common sense.
Prod at him and find out.
Does it seem callous to you guarding even the leftovers from the poor?
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The whirling in rags is not special in that regard.
Okay. Why would I even answer a rhetorical question?
What are we talking about? Was this not about the trash container?
Whisper and point to the back of your head. What if I am, Grasma?
We should return to this theory at a later time, officer. This here was about the trash container.
God damn
What
it.
for, Mazov?
Stops me
Are
from
you planning to
derailing.
nationalize my trash container?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Or not.
Hey, psst.
Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before.
Oh, really?
Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
I'm a love winner.
Good. We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism. Word on the street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs.
I wonder
That
if
kind of stuff.
in this game it gives you a choice to like. It's like one of those games where you get a choice, you know, like Skyrim. Empire versus whatever it was, the cloaks. And here you have like communism versus I don't fucking know, capitalism. Kind of old. I've said some mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What is communism is even about? I don't think it would really work. It's a good idea, right? Are we gonna build communism, chat?
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal
Sounds fun.
weapons ready.
Roll your sleeves further and breathe with a pristine air. Firing squads? What? Hold on. Temporary research bonus. -2 to visual calculus looks like recreation. People think communism was some crazy idea that had its comeuppance 40 years ago. A fewer that shook the world. Never return again. They were right. Until he woke up today, a spiritual corpse, responsive only to the call of Commodore Red, prostitutes, and Krasmazov. From him, the communism is still a thing. He will single-handedly raise the commune of O2 from the what am I supposed to... Why? What, skill points? What's that supposed to mean? Do I spend skill points for that? Do I get some skill points for that? Sure. Let's think about that. Are you far in the game? I don't feel like it. We're like, yo, I'll actually tell you. 4 hours in. Is it stealing? It feels like stealing.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Gorancy Quebec. Please. It's not funny.
Ah, Gorancy! I have some questions to ask. Mr. Quebec. Hello, sir.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
Logic. Got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
He got this orchestra going here, huh? Well, okay. Good talk. Good talk. I don't feel like taking those. There's a door?
You see
I have to investigate.
With a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
Oh.
Blue is for mystery.
I'll be back. Mark my words. Leave.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to the blue. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a...
It's hardly a side investigation.
Oh, it
you
is?
already have a name for it.
What is the name? A mini side investigation? No, the door is a mega investigation. I'm calling it Behind the Blue Door. Dude, it feels like this guy is constantly high on some stuff. Stereo investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into stereo investigation.
Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Okay. Let's go bug him.
Can I help you?
I can't talk about the door for some reason.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. Oh, yes, that door. Sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years. It's just a frit warehouse, probably.
Well, it's
Or
part
some
of your
boring storage
establishment.
space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Nope, no idea. Don't want to either.
Thank you for the follow, girl. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Are you trying to decide if to buy the game or not?
Yes?
Let's see if we can open it with a pry bar. He doesn't care.
You see a heavy steel. The door does not budge.
Hello, girl. Glasses, girl? I read backwards. How am I supposed to call you? You tell me.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame.
I bought it already, but I'm stuck at the end of the day one. What do you mean stuck? Go to sleep? Glasses is fine. Alright. Will do, will do.
Hello again, sweetie.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm not gonna talk about that. Who cares about that? I hate the fact that I still didn't manage to put down the corpse. But I think it will have to wait day 2. No spoilers, but I can sleep. Oh, okay. 10-4. Alright, let's go check out that ride, shall we? Is it still closed? What does it say? Closed for winter? Please use the main entrance. What are we internalizing, by the way, still? Some stuff.
Welcome to Rivachol.
Why are you advertising my partner like that? Advertising. What the hell? I cannot read. Hey, I know Rivachol. That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture.
What the
while
fuck is
your
Revachol?
ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
Okay.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me.
The lieutenant's impassive mask has been replaced with intensity. He speaks not as a cop, but as a citizen. He is Vacholier, a
Vacholier.
Revacholian.
You tell him. You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb
That's
out
right,
of this
dude.
post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination. Stop proving into this guy. He's just really proud to be a Revacholian. I have to defend my partner. How do I do it? He's right. Who he? Kim?
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave.
God
And I
damn!
advise you to remember that.
Put him in place, Kim.
Silence. The air between them. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking A, Kim. I've got your back. Well, I think we all learned something here. I looked for an what? A joy? Huh? A punch on the shoulder. Is this like a good type of punch? Look for tips, but I think I might be having bugs. Could be, could be. I don't know. I hope you figure it out. Sorry I sent it too early. It's fine. I'm not sure what you sent, but yeah. I don't know really how to help you though, because I'm very new to the game myself. I put my what's it called, freaking social skills at 5, but myself I'm like a 1, and I don't know which one I should pick to have his back. So I'm guessing this is this like a good type of punch? I've got your back, so it's a good thing, right? Yeah. I think this is the one we go for.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
Thank you.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Whatever you say, officers.
I looked for a smile. Send it too early. Sorry for all the confusion. It's okay. It's okay. No confusion. Nothing to be sorry about. We're chilling. What was that argument all about? What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long have this been going on?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months
Goddamn.
maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples?
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Apples.
Yeah, apples? I take it you had other questions? Oh, not much anymore. Apples.
Apples is
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
Oh, you do?
Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko-picked apples.
Koiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad, you think.
How they grow apples in Grad?
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great...
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to
Goddamn,
zone
got
of
you.
ecological catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yeah? Says who? Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own.
He means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Grad Nix, Grad Volk. Those degenerates from Grad. Cause that's what they're all called. Koiko Pichik, Loslav Koiko, Koikovic someone. Low self-esteem. Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise? Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
Okay, so we're good. We're good. Alright. I have to save here. And be off for an hour, but I'll be back. Unfortunately, I'm really sad. I have to go for an hour. With such wonderful people that give me follows like glasses. But, the, that's the way the world works, right? So, yeah. I have some lessons to attend to. But yeah, I'll be back in an hour. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it a bunch. Take care, everybody. Be back in an hour. Love you.